Welcome to the second half of the Bobby Dupre Show and my sidekick, Andrew Guitros.
Well, good morning.
I think we showed quite a few of the pictures. We have about 20, 25 left. Sorry we couldn't get them all in the first half, but we have to kind of spread it around, and we have to give you our good sponsors that make all of this available to all of us free.
That's correct.
They pay the bill.
How about if I hit one right out the gate, if you don't
right,
mind? How
do
about
that.
Piggly Wiggly? If you want to go to some of your local grocery stores throughout South Louisiana, Piggly Wiggly can help you out with locations in Opelousas, 2 there, Simsport, Church Point, Rain, Scott, Cecilia, and St. Martinville. And of course, they're always running great specials. And right now, smoked picnic hams, 99 cents a pound. Whole Friars, 79 cents a pound. They got fresh vine ripe Roma tomatoes, 59 cents a pound. If you'd like to make you a good spaghetti sauce with some homemade tomato, that's good stuff. And pork chops, $1.99 a pound. Go by, see the pig knows best. And
I know the Piggly Wiggly store in Mamou is not part of this advertising package.
Right.
But I did go there, and they're very friendly, and they have well stocked. You'd think you at one of those that I've visited that are our sponsors on the program. So if you're around the Mamou area, you have a pig to visit.
How about one more? Washington State Bank, all your banking needs with locations throughout St. Landry Parish. Washington State Bank can help you with 24/7 checking. You can do all your transfers with your checking and your savings account and pay your bills online. You can go in person, meet the friendly personnel at Washington, Opelousas, Orneville, Leonville, and Palmetto for personal loans, home loans, business loans. They do all of that. Lots of good money available for you at Washington State Bank.
I commented that I had gone to Ville Platte for lunch, and that was Sunday after Mass, and ended up at the pig stand, and Mr. Cliff Guillory, who recognized me from the program, told me that, the manager, and I said, "You do the cooking here?" He said, "Oh, no, I don't do the cooking. We have chefs that do the cooking over here." Well, I said, "Good." And don't you know, as I was checking out, paying my bill, a lady says, "Good morning, Bobby, how you doing?" I looked at her, and a little short lady, and she says, "I'm Charlene O'Connor." She says, "I'm John's sister." And John LaFleur, you know, little short John,
Oh, yeah.
that has the cookbook, and we had him.
And the bed and breakfast in Washington.
That's correct. And so she said, "Yeah, you talked about my little brother." And this is a coincidence. The last time I had been to the pig, she was there picking up food, and she was there again this time. What a coincidence! But
She figures you go there all the time. Then,
Yep,
I guess,
that's correct. Nice to see you, Miss Charlene. And the food was delicious, and the service was excellent.
How about this Sunday? Horace Strachan will be playing at New News. That's Sunday, February 26th at 2 p.m. Go by. He's got a brand new album called Keep Walking from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Bring your own instruments. You can jam with Horace. $5 for adults. Kids are free.
I'm going to show a picture of 4 fellas after a while, and one of the...
Do you want to switch to the photos now? We can do it.
Horace.
I'm willing.
Okay, go ahead.
You making a note about Horace? Horace, 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Make sure
okay.
you don't miss. Here we go. These photos, who we got here?
Okay, this is Big Perry.
Right.
I think his last name is Bertrand, and his friend Miss Kim, and they helped us. Anything I needed a little help on, he was right there. He was the first one to come and give me a little start. Mardi Gras Day barbecuing. How about
good.
that? And here is the owner of the Kazan's Hotel and famous bar there. And on the right, of course, is Blaine Chasson from Lafayette, Louisiana. And the beautiful young girl is his daughter, Allison, and she is going to be a student at Loyola next year. Good luck to you.
She got a Kazan's t-shirt on.
And that's correct. And her little boyfriend there is Cole, all 3 of them from Lafayette. And Cole is going to be attending UL, and she'll be attending Loyola. So
excellent.
very, very nice young, all 3 of them. And of course, we see Blaine all the time. Blaine's wife is Tiffany Zarang, Larry and his wife's beautiful daughter.
Really?
Yeah, that's who Blaine is married to, Tiffany.
Morning. I know
and
Larry.
boy, she was working Monday night at the bar. And look, I got to mention some people who came.
Go ahead.
To and I didn't get a picture, and I'm talking about Pat Morrow, talking about Jimmy Ballara, the driver, talking about Paul Manuel and David Beardo. And they came and ate gumbo when they kind of shut the place down at
They were probably
Kazan's.
at the lodge on Lake Tasman.
They were
probably
going, and they were going back. That's where they were headed.
on Mondays. They like to do that on Mondays.
Monday, and they were going to go by way of the Ritter, it sounded like. And after a little 5-minute discussion, they said, well, that would be the long way home. We better take the short way home.
I definitely think
But anyhow, thank y'all for coming. I enjoyed the company as usual.
Well, they had a good attorney with them in case they got in trouble in
Yeah,
the river.
that's correct.
All right, we got a chicken on somebody's head right here.
And that's Kathy, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice hat.
And it is a cute hat.
Look at you grilling, boy.
And I'm grilling some sausage.
Real
Remember I
deal.
mentioned I had
For sure.
brought Malcolm some sausage, barbecue sausage. Now this
These
is
are your
the
4 guys?
These are the 4 guys
All
right
right.
here. And
The 4
I
amigos.
just mentioned.
You had it, you showed it, you pointed to it, you made me look at it.
I made a note on
What
it.
you did with it.
Right here.
Right there.
4 young
Next to
men.
your heart.
That was at the back door of, I'm going to call my place the Shed. The
That's
Shed at Mamu Hilton.
All right.
And these young fellas are all from Lake Charles. They all know each other either through school, college, or just interest in music. They're all kind of interested in music and journalism. And the young man, the second from the right, is Justin Morris. He's the promotion supervisor at the Ille of Capri. And he had Horace Trahan play Saturday, I think it was, and he had never really, like he said, seen him wound up, but he said that's some of the best music
Horace
he's heard.
is excellent.
Excellent. And Jamie Bergeron, I think he played them, and I mean he's the promotion supervisor for the Isle of Capri in Lake Charles. So anyhow, thank y'all fellas for coming over. They're going to be watching it on their computers.
Looked like the chicken hat came off right here.
Yep. That's big. That's Miss Jenny Jackson on the left. That's Pat's sister. And then Kathy is Pat's wife on the right. And these are the gentlemen I told you I had the names of.
Let's roll
And
with those.
all I got to do is find my paper now, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll find it. It's somewhere. It's right over here.
got it. Right next to your heart.
All the way on the left is Mary Gutierrez, and her husband next to her is
Right.
Roland. They showed here that they're from Tulsa, but I overheard them say they're from Mound, Oklahoma.
Mound, near
which is
Tulsa.
near Tulsa. A little bitty town, but with GPS, we're going to find you when we go down there, Roland and Mary. And of course, next to Roland is Keith LeJack
Right.
from Opelousas, and his wife, Nicole LeJack. And Nicole is from Ville Platte, and they live out on Highway 10. And I promised them I would stop by and drink coffee the next time I'm in that area.
And he's the one who used to teach the engineering?
No, that was his brother, Sonny. Sonny LeJack is the one who taught engineering at T.H. Harris. And land surveying. I'm positive. Keith worked with the electric company, either Slimco or Clico.
I knew Sonny when he cut hair.
Well, maybe so. You sure it wasn't Gary?
Gary, that's
Gary,
it. Nah, I'm wrong.
That's
now
the
we
baby
got
brother.
it. Now we got it.
Okay, now
I'm on the
let's
right
get to,
page.
back it up.
Okay, all right.
The loud shirt
Right.
next to Nicole, of course,
Right.
is Dean Leday and his friend Connie Gilmore.
Excellent.
And they're from Morgan City. And he said, Bobby, next time that you are in the Morgan City area, make sure you call me. He has Leday's Loft.
Right.
Now, I think that's a loft for these birds. All 3 of the men right here have something in common, and they have the pigeons.
Oh, like homing pigeons.
And
they race pigeons.
And they race pigeons, and that's what got those 3 guys together. Can you imagine how they broke the ice?
I like pigeons too, but I like to eat squab. That's what I do. I'm
Yeah,
a
but you
pigeon
can't
eater.
eat those. They spend too much money on them. Anyhow, thank y'all for coming. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Look, they ate the gumbo, and then they came back and ate the barbecue
There's
yesterday.
your guy back on the front hood of his pickup. This time he got the chicken in his hand.
In his hand, barely
Look
can
at
see
it.
it. There he is.
Yeah. And then
And Mardi Gras gumbo,
At the
chicken
American
and
Legion. That's where everybody goes that's
Everyone
in the
is
run.
welcome after the run on
it's amazing.
Mardi Gras Day.
Whole big crew and look at the
this lady
crowds.
had got herself up there. And I didn't take that picture. Vicky took that picture. I didn't see that pretty girl up there. Can you imagine? I better check my eyesight.
That's Hotel Kazan.
That's correct.
Everybody
And,
lined up
yep.
outside and watching the parade and looked at people as the Mardi Gras is all getting down. That's
getting off
Mardi
their
Gras is a
horses.
noun there.
And here's Kazan's.
Wallace Trahan.
And Wallace Trahan and his
Major
wife
Randy.
Shirley
Uh-huh.
spent time both on Monday and on Tuesday, and I don't have a picture to prove it.
Shirley.
But at one time, they owned, before Blaine Chasson bought this place, they were the proud owners of it and had done a good bit of renovations, and then Blaine came in and really made this a first-class place.
Miss Shirley was next door neighbors to me when I grew up, right there
How
in Port
about
Barry.
that? And this right here,
That's Our Lady from the Eunice office.
from the Eunice office, and I have it written down.
Look at the blank.
Roland is her husband, and she
Angie.
is Angie.
I got it. Took me
Angie
a second.
is the OPAC office
Sorry,
manager,
Angie.
and
So
Rich.
if y'all need money in Eunice, Angie got some money to loan.
Yep.
Go by and see her.
And I want to make a little statement here
Right.
that I didn't take pictures of. Ramp came over to help me Mardi Gras Day. I don't have a picture of him on here. And also Kenny Morrow came both Monday and Tuesday.
Kenny Morrow's DJ show. Famous
That's correct.
man.
And he didn't come to help. He came to eat.
He knows how to eat. He likes music. He likes old cars.
Yeah,
he likes
and
to eat.
we had a lot of music all around us that day. He was right at home. Had a blast. Thank y'all, and I'm sorry I didn't get a picture.
And there's
you
a
guys.
sunset coming back from Mamu, and that's all the photos I got. And I got to hit a couple more sponsors to go with this as well. Let's go with the Steamboat Warehouse. Get Mama away from the smell of her own cooking. Go to beautiful, historic downtown Washington. Go to Steamboat Warehouse. Be in the old building built out of cypress. It's over, 160 some odd years old, maybe 170 now. Beautiful building, great food, great atmosphere. You can sit out on the wharf and overlook beautiful Bayou Catawba. You can enjoy great wine selection, great beer and other adult libations, including the Bloody Marys with pickled zadikos in it. Good food, good atmosphere. Go by the Steamboat in Washington. I got one more, the Quarters Casino over there between Opelousas and Washington, right there off of exit 23. You go to the Quarters Casino and Travel Plaza. You can get all your good Chevron fuel, diesel. It's all there, nice and clean and well lit. Open 24/7. They've got the crispy, crunchy chicken inside the convenience store side. They've got the El Pico de Gallo, authentic Mexican food in the restaurant area, where they give you 2-for-1 margaritas during the restaurant when it's open with your meal. Go by, have a good time at the Quarters Casino and Travel Plaza. And what else we got? You and I got to talk about obituaries at some point. but
Yeah,
go ahead.
we'll-
What you want to hit? Let's hit that first.
That was a nice printing, an article in the Daily World recently of the Andropon Printing Company. A very, very deserving article, I might add, because they do a whole lot of quality work. They really got, Andre is the son, Philip is the father that kind of took over when his father got older, and they started actually in the garage at his dad's house, and then they moved over to the location where they stayed for years. When we did,
Right
we were
near the railroad track.
Right near the railroad track on that would be Main Street, and then of course now they're in the beautiful location on I-49 Service Road.
KSLOC on the other side of 3.
And real nice article. They've gotten into publishing books, a whole lot of books, any
bought
quality.
a few.
So if you are considering publishing a book, a pamphlet of some sort, I would ask you to consider the services they offer. They're going to do a great job for you, and they're going to be very competitively priced. They small town with small, reasonable prices.
You show up with it all done, they'll print it. If you show up and you don't have everything put together, they got people to put it
They'll
together.
put it together.
How about this? They're having a Day of Reconciliation is what they call it, like a day mission over at Sacred Heart in Grand Coteau from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday, February 28th. They're going to do a mass at the end at 2. Call Lindsay Lagrange, 662-5275 for more info. There's no fee to participate. Just a nice day at the Academy.
Trey
Grand Coteau.
Thibodeau, you know our friend
Yeah.
over from Evangeline Downs by
I
way
certainly
of
know him.
North St. Landry Parish?
Yes, sir.
Well, Trey is going to be sworn in as the Chamber of Commerce's